Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you guys are listening or watching this, man. Um, First of all, my heart goes out to Malcolm-Jamal Warner's family and friends and loved ones. He just, if you ever heard the news, he passed. They're saying he recently passed. Uh, had a swimming accident on vacation. So I thought it would be appropriate. I gotta put the hat back on my. I don't got a haircut, yo. Anyway, on a serious note, shout out to Malcolm-Jamal Warner, uh, taken away too soon, 54 years old, young, and what he brought to the game is magnificent. Stand-up guy, father, human being, and I wanted to. The funny thing, I remember somebody told me, or I read somewhere that he did poetry, and this is when I was thinking about doing poetry, and I was researching people that did poetry, and who did, through music, especially like what he's doing, spoken word. I was like, who's doing, who does it? Who's famous for it? Let me go listen to some so I can kind of get good at it. So when I do it, because I'm a spoken word artist, so y'all go check me out. But shameless plug. But anyway, I look up and I find Malcolm-Jamal Warner, and I'm like, yo, no way he does it. So I started listening to the album. They got like 3 or 4 albums. This is his latest. It's called Hidden in Plain View. We're gonna review it. We're gonna speak on it and talk about how beautiful this man was, his spirit was, and when you listen to this spoken word album, this poetry album, this kind of like hip hop kind of ish album, jazzy, more jazzy than hip hop really. We got a lot of hip hop. I guess he speaks on hip hop more, but more jazz, more just poetry, acoustics. He's not. Sometimes he just freestyling. No music. But yeah, we break songs down record by record on this channel. What we do is Marquis, aka Cevere, man. And like I said, this is a somber moment. We lost a legend, Malcolm-Jamal Warner. So again, sending my prayers to you and your family, your friends, your loved ones. Let's get into it, man. Let's honor the man with some of the work he provided. This album came out September 27th, 2022, about 40 minutes. First one's called Love Song. Intro is great information on being a role model to your children. Love yourself, love your family, love your friends, and if you got any more love to give, give it to others, strangers, people that seem like they need it. Maybe even saying hi to somebody. I mean, the other day, I'm walking, and so a woman probably my age walking towards me with a little cute dog. I said, this got to be a perfect opportunity to at least make her smile. So I said, hey, you got a cute dog. And she goes, thank you. I go, you're cute too. She goes, oh my, thank you, oh my God. Like she was, and I was like, and I just kept walking. But I just made a smile. I had a little more love to give. So, if you got that love, give it out. Number 2, Dope, featuring Melvin Miller III. Define dope, first of all. What does dope mean to you, right? I got merch that says I'm dope on it that I sell, and it's the hip hop version. I'm dope, like I'm fresh, I'm funky fresh. That's basically what I'm dope means to me. Is it drugs though? Dope like I'm dope, the hip hop way, like I was explained. Well, what's your dope? Is your dope like being addicted to your phone, being addicted to alcohol, gambling, sex, weed, etc., right? Yeah, he's doing an excellent job creating these, records that, will stand the test of time. They're really beautiful. The way he speaks, the way he's clear, he's concise. He got that demanding voice, like he demands your attention, with his voice, right? His presence. Number 3 is hiding in plain view. Vulnerability. Vulnerability. That's the key word, right? Um, can men be vulnerable without being less of a man? Can't that that's a question for all of us. Can a man be vulnerable without being less of a man? That's the question. Put it in the comments your answer. Who's scared to be vulnerable? Are you scared? Are you scared to be vulnerable? I'm not. I mean, I think the older I get, I'm becoming vulnerable. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but not weak. I'm still, on point. But just great spoken word. The guy. This is amazing. I'm surprised that more people didn't know. I'm glad I'm doing this so I can, let people know he has albums out. He cares about the world. He cares about the black community. He cares about humans, right? You can see and hear through this music and poetry and spoken word that we're speaking on today. Number 4 is Asante Sana featuring Dr. Daniel Black. Dr. Daniel Black, man, he great message. Like he gives them like a section at the end. Just a great message, great speaker. Shout out to Dr. Daniel Black. Salute. Malcolm says, thank you very much in Swahili over the light jazz that feels live. The music feels live in the background. And Asante Sana, it means thank you very much in Swahili. And the song's about revolution. We are the revolution. We are. This is a perfect time to realize that when you see the administration kind of destroying America. We are the power. We are the revolution. So whatever you can do, without violence, do your part. Being a father to your child is one of the key messages of this record and this album. Be a father to your child. Ed O.G. Go listen to that song. Be a father to your child. Salute to Ed O.G. Still rocking. But yeah. Number 5 is Master Magicians. Man, loving the messages. Mr. Warner speaks the truth. We are master magicians. Let's not divide. Let's prove they lied, basically. Yeah, let's not divide. Let's prove they lied. There's something, we know they're dividing us. That's the thing. I think even racist people know they have to. This unless you take certain cells out of somebody's brain or something, unless you can really hypnotize people without their knowledge, everybody has to know that the 1% has been trying to, they've done a great job dividing us for years, centuries, whatever, since day one, in a sense, right? Yeah, let's not divide. Let's prove they lied. Malcolm-Jamal Warner won a Grammy in 2015 for the song Jesus Children. And was nominated. He was nominated for a Grammy for this album as well. So this album is outstanding. He's an outstanding poet, actor, musician, director, and storyteller. Fatally, an accident, drowning, in Costa Rica, on vacation. Pretty sure he was with his family. So again, condolences to his friends and family and his loved ones, man. And let's get back to the album. Six banging knuckles. Mr. Warner explains what poetry means to him, you know. His voice box, its own instrument, holds your attention through flow, substance, and value. Yeah. This is gonna be a heartbreak for this is a heartbreak for the world, losing this gentleman, man. You guys go listen to this music, listen to this poetry, listen to this spoken word. It's really, really beautiful, man. Speaking of beautiful, number 7 is Black Fist. Beautiful. That's right. I should have worn my Kaepernick. Jersey. How beautiful is this record? It feels like love. It feels like unity. It's an anthem for humanity, right? Black love, human love, right? I feel it. I feel like this album is like a We Are the World wake up call, right? Number 8, So I Run, Prelude, featuring I think that might be, is it Dr. Daniel Black or Dashill Smith on this? It says both, but I think Dr. Daniel Black is speaking. So I say, if the N-word has power, how do we make that disappear? That's my question to y'all. If the N-word has power, give us some suggestions in the comments. How do we make that disappear? This prelude explains how, or it just explains more on the N-word discussion. We've been discussing the N-word for centuries, years, it seems like, right? I know I'm 50, and that's all I've been hearing since I've been, in existence. What do you guys think about the N-word? Let me know in the comments below, and be respectful. Be respectful, please. Number 9, So I Run. I just love the stories. I just love the way he creates. Beat bangs right away. First it comes on, I'm like, okay. Mr. Warner has got it made on this album. He's created a beautiful spoken word album with social commentary. So you can listen to any song or just the album in general. I would advise you to sit down and actually listen to this entire album with your family, your friends, your loved ones. Especially now, it'd be a perfect time so you guys can reflect on him as an individual and human being, and a beautiful black man. 2022 miles long recordings. Again, past that 54. Condolences to his friends and family and his loved ones. Malcolm-Jamal Warner. You gave us laughter, wisdom, and music. Now may you find eternal peace. Your light will never dim. All right, guys, man. I'm gonna go grieve, man, because this dude was a great role model to black men, black boys. I didn't have a father. I have a father. I know who he is, but he never raised me. So, Bill Cosby show. Watching, Bill Cosby raised Theo, and then Theo becoming, a man, and then he, he got a show. He's dating, he's doing stuff. He's doing family shows. He's being a great role model. He's continuing that, on television, So Malcolm-Jamal Warner, man, like, big ups to him, much love, and like I said, I send everyone prayers that knows of this man, this individual, man. He was you can tell he was a good spirited man, and we lost a good man, young man, 54, man. So let me get out of here, man. Let me go grieve. Y'all go grieve, man, and hopefully y'all love this review, and y'all love Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Love yourselves, y'all. Love yourself. Look in that mirror and love yourself. And then go love family, go love friends, and Then go, if you got any more love to give, man, go make somebody smile, a stranger, man. Just say hello. Just say hello. Just say hello, man. That's it. Put the phone down for a little bit. Put the phones down. Turn the TV off, like Kendrick said. All right, yo, I'm getting out of here, man. Condolences to anybody that lost somebody. Love, man. Love, man. Love.